Greetings YouTube, this is just a short interlude to my next CGC collection, which will arrive in 1 to 2 weeks. We're moving to another city, so I found this box of some Star Wars toys I bought a few years ago. I've really not looked very hard at them, I just shoved them into this box when I got them, and was pleasantly surprised when I found the box at removed. I was a huge collector of Star Wars toys back in the 90s. I stopped around early 2000s when the Attack of the Clones movie was released, but I managed to assemble maybe 200-300 figures around that time. Then something happened a few years ago, early 2010. This line was released, the vintage collection line, and that sucked me right back in, at least for a few waves. I didn't buy many, I didn't buy a lot of them, but I bought some. This particular figure is not why I was brought back in. Anakin Skywalker. Yeah, poor kid. It's not very wise to have your kid star in a blockbuster movie. This at least is a much better picture than his mugshot afterwards. Anyway, the packaging, the vintage packaging, that brought me in, and then of course that was the whole idea of the packaging. Let's put in the guys growing up that has disposable income, so they can buy more toys because of nostalgia. Yeah, you got me there. So this box contains the Black series and the Vintage series, probably from the earliest releases of both those lines. I have no idea what this might be worth. I like to keep my toys sealed in the box, in the packaging, so that's what these are. I would, an educated guess is that these have not gained proportionate high values over the years, probably around $10. If I'm wrong, please correct me. Senate Guard. Whoa, look at that peacock helmet. Excellent stuff. Okay. Around $10 for each, I would presume. Oh, this is the Luke Endor capture. Was he captured or was he willingly captured? That's, yeah. At least this is meeting up with Vader in this shot. Another classic from the Phantom Menace. Some kind of dudes on the racetracks. Yeah, well, I have no idea. And here we have Darth Vader. Is it really Darth Vader at this moment? Isn't he just poor Annie? Darth Vader? Really? Did you have your name in this scene? Oh, this is pulling it too long. Darth Vader, I'm almost offended by this. In a time where it's easy to get offended. R2-D2, look at that. Look at that bling. Oh, he's all blinged out. That might be offensive to R2-D2 because he is practically enslaved in this picture. Yeah, he's not wearing this willingly. He has been enslaved by Jabba and his people. Poor R2-D2. Forcefully blinged. Quinlan Vos, I think I read a comic with him. At least I don't remember him from the movies. He was in the Phantom Menace? Really? Was he? Look at him at the table. At that picture. Is that photoshopped? Did he exist in the movie? He was a cool comic character. Yeah, this is not me trying to open the figure. This is damaged in shipping. Look at this. It's even unpunched, but poor General Lando has been torn. Oh well. Cool figure. Naboo Royal Guard. Well, well. You might be worth less than $10. Oh. Dauphine. Oh, they had names. Oh, really? These guys, really got handed a bad deck of cards in the Phantom Menace. He was played by a Palpatine and then murdered. Oh, what a filthy little scheme. Oh well. Darth Maul. The reason I went to see the Phantom Menace 3 times in the cinema, I just blocked out every other mistake in the movie and just enjoyed Darth Maul. Yeah, well, I was not alone, I guess. It's a nice figure. Nice one. A Jedi Knight. Fiek Sir or something. He was probably slain in Attack of the Clones. Probably. Boom Windin, Cantina patron. Yeah, that Cantina has had almost every patron in miniature form. Figure form, I guess. Oh well. Another Quinlan was. A Weequay, Skiff Master. I remember him from the vintage line. Yeah, classic figure. Or classic Rex, Tyrell, and Pit Droid. Phantom Menace character. Oh well. Isla Secura. Oh, that's a cool model. Unfortunately, this was probably her last picture because she was gunned down and ceremonially after this Order 66. Oh, it was unfortunate for most of the Jedis, including her. Queen Amidala. Oh man, that's some geisha costume. Yeah. Kitaba Skiff Guard. Also from that. Remember him from the. Or do I? Was he part of the vintage line? Can't remember. Oh well. B-Wing pilot. Yeah, nice one. Clone Trooper. No, that's a cool trooper. Nice figure. Maybe one of the most interesting things that came out of the Attack of the Clones was the clones themselves. We enjoyed all those variants. Now we come to the Black Series and start off with Starkiller, Galen Marek. This was the guy from the from the game. Wader's Apprentice, if I'm not wrong. Cool figure. Ah, Wader. And this is just a plain Wader. No variant or hoopla hoopla. This is just Wader. That's pretty rare. Wader. And another one. Can't have too many Waders. And Star Killers. Oh wow. Luke in Hoth gear. Yeah, cool. And another one. I guess these were double packed in the waves, because I think I bought the first waves. Yoda, just a plain Yoda. Nothing fancy about him. A little cloth stick and something. And another one. Yeah, they have to have been double packed, because I would never buy two Yodas. Yeah, he's a great character and all that, but his vintage figure is the way to go, not these kind of stuff. R5G19. I think this is the first time I see this character. No, wait. No, that's the one that's was Owen's original buy. Then he snapped and broke. Is it that one? Oh, my Star Wars knowledge is lacking. Darth Malgus. That's a cool character from the PC game. Massive multi-online. Old Republic. He's a tough bad guy in that game. Cool miniature. He also exists on a vintage card, which I have somewhere. Not in this box, I think. And another Malgus. And another R5G19. Commander Thorn. This is one of the variants. I really like those. Nice figures. And another. Leia Bush. Classic. Oh, I love this figure in the vintage line because of the helmet. And her voice in the movie was very distorted and cool. I remember seeing Return of the Jedi for the first time and was actually surprised that that character was Leia. Yeah. Commander Doom. And he has green armor. Well, that's a nice touch. Yeah. Dr. Doom, of course. Maybe a little hint towards our montage or whatever. At least that's a Clone Trooper variant. Han Solo Carbonite, also a classical vintage figure. I'm not sure what I like the most. This at least has the hands in the right position, and the vintage one had the arms not in that position, but just down. John Dutch Vander, X-Wing pilot. Okay. Mosed Benip. That's one ugly character. Okay. I had no idea who that was. Captain Rex. Oh, that's a cool clone trooper. Look at him. Sweet. Chewbacca. Classical Chewbacca. Nothing fancy, just with his bow. C-3PO. Reminds me of the Phantom Menace variant, where he was unfinished. This is yeah, you can probably stick those parts on him. Okay. Darth Vader, or is it? Because this is from the Dagobah vision with Luke's face inside the helmet. And Jabba's Twin Pact. Okay, that was my little haul of Vintage and Black Series. I hope you enjoyed. I'll be back to my regular comic schedule in 1 or 2 weeks. See you around.